Welcome to another YouTube video. Now this activity is going to be the chocolate activity. So you could go onto the internet to find out some prices of chocolate bars. Maybe you know some, you could even make some up if you like. I went to the Tesco website and I just found a number of different chocolate bars. I tried to get ones that were all different prices to make my addition and subtraction a bit more easy, a bit more interesting, sorry. So what I want to do is buy lots of things and see what I could buy with a £10 note. So I can buy as much or as little as I want, but I've got to make sure I don't exceed £10. So I'm going to just choose a few things at a time and see how I go. I'm going to start with a couple of Mars bars. So I want 2 Mars bars. So 2 Mars bars are going to be 2 60p's or 0.60 if you're working in pounds. Again, the most important thing I need to do when I'm adding up is to make sure my columns are all lined up. If you're adding with a decimal point like me, again, just make sure your decimal points are added up. Are in line with each other. So for my 2 Mars bars, 0 plus 0 is there. Oh, let's put my decimal point in the answer. 2 6s are 12. So my 1 goes over here. And 0 plus 0 plus 1. So £1.20, so double 60 is 120 pence, or £1.20. So I'm on £1.20 at the moment. Well, I've already got, let's record what I've got. I've got 2 Mars bars, banked and ready, so they're mine. I'm still well under £10, so I'm going to keep going. Well, you know what? I absolutely love fudge. Always did as a kid, still love them now. So I'm thinking I could add some 26s up, but actually 26 is very close to 25p. 4 25p's are £1, so I think I'm going to do 4 of these. So I could do a multiplication or I could do an addition. I'm going to do a repeated addition here. So I've got my 4 fudge bars, so I'm hoping to have 4 fudge bars added in here. Okay, so I'll keep, I might need to scroll things up. If you want to use my prices, just take a screenshot because I'm just going to scroll up as I go now. So 2 Mars and 4 fudge. So let's put my decimal point in. 4 6s are 24. So I put the 4 in and carry the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Carry the 1 and that's on its own. So £1.04. Brilliant. Now let's add these two together. So I've got £2.24. So far I've spent £2.24. I'm well under a tenner, so I can carry on if I want. I'm going to add a few more things on, but then you can obviously add a lot more than I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my £2.24 and I'm going to add on some Ferrero Rocher, which is £1.25. And I'm also, so that I'm going to have 1 Ferrero Rocher. And while I'm at it, I'm going to add some Maltesers and some Smarties. I know I've got loads of money left, so I can do quite a few things. Oh, I missed an L up there. Maltesers. Sorry about that, I missed out my L and Maltesers earlier. So I've got 1 Maltesers and 1 Smarties. So I've got my Ferrero Rocher in there. My Maltesers are 0.80, 80 pence. No pounds and 80p. And my Smarties are no pounds and 60p. And I'm going to add these all up. So I've got my 2 Mars and 4 fudge bars are already all in here. I've got my 1 Ferrero Rocher, my 1 Maltesers and my 1 Smarties. 5 plus 4 is 9. 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 6 is 16, plus 2 is 18. Carry the 1 and put my decimal point in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have spent, oh sorry, you didn't see my answer there. I have spent £4.89. And for my £4.89, I've got all of these things here. The last thing I've got to do is find out how much change I get. So I had £10 altogether, and I have spent £4.89, so I'm going to take that there. Now, this is quite a tricky subtraction. This is a really challenging one. One thing you can do to make it a little bit easier is you can use some mental maths. I know I'm 11 pence away from £5. And then I'm halfway to £10. So I reckon my answer, I move it along here slightly, I think my answer is going to be £5.11. Because if I add the 11 onto 89, I get up to £5. If I add the £5 onto £5, I get £10. So I already think I know my answer, but I am going to show you how to do this very tricky subtraction. Now, obviously, I've got no numbers up here. I can't do 0 take away 9. So I've got to come all the way up to my £10 here and get rid of that to make it 0 and make this a 10. Then I've got to get rid of the 10, make it a 9, and move this over to make this a 10. Then I'm going to move it over again by making it a 9 and move this a 10. So I've got £9, 90 and 10p, which of course is £10. 10 take away 9 is 1. 9 take away 8 is 1. Decimal point. 9 take away 4 is 5. 0 take away nothing is 0. And there it is. We knew it was coming. £5.11. So there's lots and lots of maths there. Just a quick recap for you. You can use my prices or make some up or find some of your own. I just found mine by going onto the Tesco website. You're starting with a £10 note. You can do lots of different additions, however you want. You can even do some multiplications to create a shopping list. I got 2 Mars bars, 4 fudge bars, 1 Ferrero Rocher, 1 Maltesers and 1 Smarties. I spent £4.89 to get all of those things. I took it away from the £10 note I had. There it is. And I got the change of £5.11. Good luck. Challenge yourself, see what you can come up with, and always keep learning.